Hello, everyone. A very good afternoon to all of you. How are you all doing? Good? Okay. So, welcome to Swiflearn online classes. As you already know, that Swiflearn is the India's most sincere learning destination for classes 1 to 10. Over here, all the classes are 100% live and interactive classes. We give personalized attention to each and every student because maximum 6 students are there in each of our batches, and it can be the batches of one student or two student. As per, you will select the batches, like that you will get the batches. Coming to the third thing, we have a very good dedicated academic mentor team who continuously track how you are progressing. If you are lagging, you will get the feedback definitely, and this will definitely help you to improve yourself, right? And coming to the fourth very important thing, that we cover the syllabus as per your school examination schedule. And if you have any sort of topic which is not done yet in Swiflearn but it is coming in your school exam, so we will do those topics first and then we will move on to the rest of the topic. So these are the general features of Swiflearn. Now let us see what are the key features. So first of all, we maintain a very good detailed progress report of each and every student. आप कैसे क्लास में कर रहे हो, कैसे homework properly कर रहे हो या नहीं, तो everything will be there, along with in which topic you were totally prepared and in which topic you need more attention. So everything will be given in the progress report, and this will definitely help you to improve yourself. इसके साथ साथ आपके स्कूल के भी जैसे पीटीएम रहता है, इधर भी पीटीएम होता है, where your parents will be able to interact with us directly in the PTM, and definitely you will be able to improve yourself. Coming to the second thing, that is the SAT, which we have, that is a Swiflearn academic test series in every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have it, and you will be able to perform over there, and your name and the rank will be given on our leaderboard, right? Coming to the third and the fourth very important thing, that is the practice. So after completing each and every topic, what you have to do is you have to practice writing the question answers, right? So we have both the subjective and objective type of question papers. We have the different question papers of other schools, like the different assessments are there, mock tests are there. So what you have to do is, after completing the total revision, write the question answers and submit it, so that we can check your answer and we will give you the tips and tricks how to write the answer, where to include diagram, where to include chemical equation based on the different topics, right? So these are basically the main features, the key features, and that is why Swiflearn is totally different from any other one online platform. So let us now see, go to today's topic. Before that, let me remind you to take the trial class anytime whenever you are free, and then enroll your name in our regular batches. And whoever has not subscribed the channel, please subscribe it and press the bell icon so that you will never miss any of the update of the upcoming sessions. ठीक है? And do not forget to like, comment and share also. So let's now begin with today's session. You already know that we are going to discuss about the hygiene. We have already done with one session where we have already discussed about what is health, what is hygiene, why this hygiene is very important for maintaining a proper health. So we discussed a lot about the different methods of taking care of ourselves, the personal hygiene as well as the social hygiene. In today's session, in the second session, we are going to discuss about the mosquitoes and the diseases. This is the second part of the chapter, rodents and the diseases. And finally, we are going to discuss about what will happen if we drink the contaminated water. So the contamination of the water we are going to discuss. So let's begin with the things which we have already discussed about. So what are the different diseases which are caused by the housefly? We already studied it, and we need to eliminate these houseflies because they are the disease carriers. And similarly, the mosquitoes are also one type of disease carrier which carry the different types of diseases and spread them. So let us begin with what are the different diseases which are caused by the mosquitoes. So mosquito, as you already know, is very irritating. It always it like creates a peculiar type of sound in front of your ears, and it's very annoying, right? So this irritated buzzing sound is really very bad for us. And not only the sound, if we think about the different types of diseases it spreads, it's really dangerous. So can anybody tell me some of the diseases which are spread by mosquitoes? Yes. Okay, let's see what are the different diseases which are spread by the mosquitoes, right? So, have you heard about the malaria, dengue? These are the very common things which we hear, right? Other than this, the yellow fever, chikungunya, then West Nile virus, Eastern equine encephalitis. These are the different Japanese encephalitis. These are the different types of diseases which are transmitted, means they transmit them from one person to another, from the healthy person, sorry, from the infected person to the healthy person, and that is why we can call them as the carrier, right? So these mosquitoes generally carry a lot of different types of germs. So similarly here, let us see about the dengue. So if you think about the dengue, it is very very common on all over the world, and estimated 50 to 100 millions infections happen in 1 year, right? And 25,000 death also caused due to this dengue. So it is very common, we already know that, and that is why basically this dengue we can hear mainly during the rainy season now, because this water, the stagnant water, is the very comfortable place for them to breed, and that is why they increase in the numbers. Okay, so let us see what are the different types of mosquitoes and what do they cause. So the different types of mosquitoes are Anopheles, Culex, and Aedes. These are the three scientific names of the three different types of mosquitoes. Now Anopheles जैसे spread करते हैं malaria, क्यूलेक्स स्प्रेड करते हैं एलिफेंटियासिस एंड एडिस स्प्रेड करते हैं डेंगू एंड येलो फीवर. Okay, so let's see how can we prevent these mosquitoes from breeding and also prevent the different diseases which are caused by them. Okay, so first of all, standing water should not be there around us. हमारे घर के अंदर या फिर घर के आसपास कोई भी stagnant water का source नहीं रखना चाहिए. If it is there, remove it. Okay, so that they will not be able to breed, they will not be able to lay eggs over there, and larva egg के बाद वो larva आते हैं, and whatever they are very comfortable in staying within this stagnant water. So we have to remove that first. Secondly, if there is any stagnant water, add one layer of oil on it. So क्या होगा? This oil will kill the larva and the pupa of the mosquitoes, because they will not be able to breathe, and for breathing they will come to the surface and they will be killed. Thirdly, हम biologically control कर सकते हैं ये mosquitoes को, जैसे by using the different fish. तो fish जैसे gambusia, some of the cyprinids, this is one class of fish, okay, one family of fish we can say. So these are the different types of fish which we can spread them, or we can just make release them in the stagnant water, which will be able to feed on the mosquito larva. Okay, एंड सबसे इजीएस्ट वे तो हमारे पास ऑलरेडी है ही, इंसेक्टिसाइड्स, डीडीटी, ये हम कभी भी स्प्रे कर सकते हैं टू एलिमिनेट द मस्कीटोज, है ना? Yes, we generally keep the different types of sprays at our house, right? Mainly heat हम use करते हैं to kill the mosquitoes. Yes, okay. Now let us see how do they spread this type of diseases. First, they bite the infected individual. Then after biting the infected individual, what will happen? The germs will go inside their body, so they will now go to another healthy individual and bite it. तो जब वो बाइट करेगा ना, क्या होगा? थ्रू द सलाइवा इट विल गो इनटू द होस्ट्स बॉडी. Okay, and finally definitely that infected or the germs will be transferred to the healthy person, and the healthy person will catch the same disease. Yes, so that is how the disease is caused by the mosquitoes. Okay, now let's move on to the cockroaches. Have you ever heard of cockroach, sea cockroach? Yes, of course, in India it is so much. Mainly we find the cockroaches in the kitchen. Yeah, if it is dirty. Yes, okay. This cockroaches also spread a lot of different types of diseases, and that is why we should remove them. What do they where are they very much present? Mainly like the different food items, feces, like mucus, garbages, इस सब जगह में हम सबसे ज़्यादा cockroaches देखते हैं, right? And when they go over there and come on the uncovered food, then they obviously contaminate the food. Yes, and if we eat that food unknowingly, we are basically eating the germs, and then the germs will get inside our body and dance and spread the disease. Yes, okay. So let us see what are the diseases which are caused by the cockroaches, like the dysentery. You can see the diphtheria, typhoid, hepatitis, food poisoning, and gastroenteritis. So mainly the different gastrointestinal infections ये करते हैं cockroaches. Fine. And other than this, their feces, their molted skin contain the allergens. तो हमारे body में बहुत सारे allergies भी cause करते हैं, asthma as well as the allergies. Yes. Now, can you tell me some of the ways how can we just prevent them from spreading the diseases? By spraying again the insecticides, definitely. Heat हमारा तो है ही, right? Other than this, whenever there is anything, any dirt like around your fridge or kitchen or garbage, can just remove it so that they will not be able to lay egg over there or they will not be able to present there. Okay. By depriving the breeding places, उसका breeding place generally होता है cracks and crevices of the house, so just seal it if there is any cracks and crevices in the wall of the house, so that the cockroaches will not come. And definitely by cleaning every day the kitchen and those areas where there is a tendency of the cockroaches to breed. Fine. Now let's move on to the other animals, mainly the rodents. So rodents wild हो या फिर domestic हो, कोई भी rodents हो वो बहुत सारे diseases spread करते हैं. तो rodents हम अगर बोलेंगे तो rodents में क्या क्या आते हैं? Rabbits, mice, rat, hamster, gerbils, the guinea pigs, these will all come under the rodents, right? And they can carry many diseases जैसे hantavirus, leptospirosis, lymphocytic meningitis, the tularemia, salmonella. These are the all the different types of viruses basically they carry. Yes, to spread the diseases. Now see, rat we generally serious. It is the serious domestic pet. The skin of the rat carries the fleas also. That flea remain within their body as a parasite. These fleas carry the different germs of plague, and if the rat is carrying that plague germ, and if they cut you or bite you, then definitely the same germ will get inside our body and we will suffer from plague, right? Yes. So rats should be trapped and disposed of or be killed with the different rat poison if any rat is present within your home. So, what do you think? Like, what many people in India generally take for the granted is the like ability to turn on the tap water and get clean drinking water, bath with clean drinking water, washing clothes in the clean drinking water. But you know, this is more of a luxury for the people in Africa because water is very contaminated over there, and contaminated water leads to a lot of different types of diseases in the whole population. So the contamination of the water kaise hota hai? Due to the presence of the various types of microorganisms within them, and it can cause the personal as well as the public health disorders. So clean water is very important for personal health. हमारे clean water पीने से definitely we will not get many types of germs, right? So what do you think? The water which we get from the tap is contaminated or we can drink it? Definitely they are contaminated because we cannot see the different virus or bacteria whichever is present in the tap water, but if we directly drink the tap water they can get inside our body and cause the various types of diseases. Yes. So have you ever heard about the different waterborne diseases? The diseases which are carried by the water are the waterborne diseases which causes due to the presence of the various viruses and bacteria. Okay. And unknowingly when we drink the water we will get the same bacteria and virus within our body. तो इसके सबसे common जो disease है that is the cholera. So cholera is the infectious disease caused by the Vibrio cholerae and basically they infect our intestinal tract. Let us see what happened in case of cholera.
Over 100,000 people die from cholera each year, and yet with treatment, at least 99% would survive. So what is cholera, and why are people still dying from it if it can be treated? Cholera is an acute diarrheal infection that is caused by ingesting dirty water or food contaminated by a nasty bacterium called Vibrio cholerae. Between 12 hours and 5 days after ingesting the contaminated food or water, the symptoms kick in. For most people, maybe up to 4 million a year, the diarrhea is mild and treatable. Clean water and rehydration sachets do the trick to make sure the patient stays hydrated. It's a simple and low-cost treatment. More severe cases might need antibiotics and intravenous fluids to keep control of the dehydration. However, if left untreated, diarrhea resulting in severe dehydration leads to the death of 100,000 people each year. Okay, so if dirty water is the problem, let's make sure everyone has access to safe, clean water? Yes, absolutely, that's the dream. Access to clean water, proper sanitation, and cholera vaccines are straightforward prevention techniques for cholera. However, more than 2 billion people drink water from sources that are contaminated with feces, and 2.4 billion people don't have basic sanitation facilities. Cholera was first recorded in 1563 in India, and with many outbreaks since then, we've been contending with cholera for hundreds of years. And due to poor sanitation, limited public health funding and failures, conflict or natural disasters, cholera continues to live on globally today. But the good news is that the World Health Organization, in partnership with other international agencies and academic institutions, have set a 2030 target to reduce the deaths from cholera by 90%, with it being completely eliminated in 20 countries. The program is called the Global Task Force on Cholera Control, GTFCC. So how are they planning on doing this? As well as improving access to clean water and sanitation, the plan is also to educate people about hygiene and healthy behaviour, and to offer a vaccination program. This obviously comes at a cost. The World Bank is an incredible global organisation with 189 member countries that works towards reducing poverty and building prosperity in developing countries. They're providing the GTFCC with the funds to try to reduce cholera by 90% by 2030. So there we have cholera, an easy and cheaply treatable bacterial infection that causes acute diarrhea. Clean water, adequate sanitation, and good hygiene are simple solutions to prevent cholera. Let's hope by 2030 we don't have to learn about cholera anymore, because it would have been eradicated.
If you like the video, give it.
So hopefully we don't have to read about the cholera later on, right? It should be eradicated totally from all over the world. So as you are looking after the cholera, you already know that it is caused by the Vibrio cholerae, and it infects our intestinal tract, right? And basically they are transferred from one person to another through water, and their incubation period, that is after going the germs inside the body till the first symptoms which are coming out or showed, is 6 days. Can you imagine? It stays for 6 days, multiply and cause the disease, and it usually spread through the food and water which are contaminated. If you drink the water which is directly from the tap water or directly from the river or pond, definitely the cholera germs can get inside your body and you can suffer from it. So mainly the causes of cholera are the municipal water supplies, the contaminated food and drinks. If you drink and eat the food of outside, and if it is not properly covered or treated, again you can get the disease. Then the vegetables which are growing the dirty water with the very unhygienic situations or conditions, definitely again there is a huge chance of getting the same virus, the same germs. Okay, next is the seafood caught in the polluted seawater, or the ice which is made from the municipal water and it is used in various food items. So these are basically the different causes of cholera. So let us see what are the symptoms then. Dehydration, water loss, skin elasticity will lose. Then the muscle cramp is very common. Low blood pressure, nausea and vomiting is very the most important. Nausea, vomiting and diarrhea are the main symptoms of cholera. And thirst, a rapid heart rate, shock, these are the main symptoms of cholera. Okay, now how can we prevent it? by maintaining a proper sanitation. Yes, to follow the good sanitation hygiene, keep the society clean, or the community within the house. We have to keep it clean, well cooked food, eat it and cover it whenever like after cooking. Don't just make it open and keep it like that. Then washing hands before eating. um, don't eat any food which is present or prepared in the roadside, and taking proper vaccination for it. Okay, so we can prevent the cholera like this. Next is typhoid. It is again another bacterial infection which is caused due to the bacteria which is Salmonella typhi. So over here you can see it can be fatal, definitely, and infection is going inside the person's body through the contaminated food and drinking water again. So it is very important to wash the hand frequently in the places where there is more prevalent of the presence of the typhoid. Yes, so typhoid fever is it basically include the different symptoms like enlargement of the liver and spleen, rashes on the body, ulcers sometimes happen in the small intestine, the white coating on the tongue. These are the different symptoms. Next is very common, you can see the dysentery. Dysentery का मतलब क्या है? It is like the intestinal inflammation होता है, and severe diarrhea, blood sometimes comes out with the feces, right? Mucus and blood भी आ जाते हैं. So it results in mild to severe abdominal pain. Untreated dysentery can be life threatening, definitely, and it can infected person will become dehydrated. So it can cause due to the different bacteria like the Shigella and Entamoeba. So let us see what are the different dysentery they cause. So Shigella is a bacteria that cause the bacillary dysentery, and Entamoeba, it is the one type of protozoa which cause the Entamoeba like amoebic dysentery. Okay, so over here you can see the different symptoms which we can see due to this Shigella, that is loose motion, intestinal pain, mild fever, and for preventing all this we have to drink boiled water. Okay, and in case of the amoebic dysentery, you can see that it can settle in the large intestine where they feed on the RBCs of our body. So when mature, the amoeba form the cyst wall within our body and pass out through the feces, and again end up infecting new individual. So this is very important to control, right? So this is the total body. You can see the structure of the Entamoeba histolytica. It does not have any contractile vacuole, only one pseudopodia is there. So dysentery cause the poor hygiene, you already know that, and it reduces the risk of the, like, individual take measures to reduce the risk of these types of diseases. So the main thing is the drinking water should be boiled. You have to wash your hand again and again before and after using the toilet and having the food. Next is hepatitis. So hepatitis can again occur due to the different types of viruses or the germs, and they also cause the inflammation of the liver. Various types of hepatitis are there like A, B, and C. Hepatitis A spread through the contaminated water, while the other two mainly spread through the blood and any other different types of body fluid. Yes. What are the different symptoms of hepatitis? It can be the body ache, enlarged liver, the yellow eyes, yellowish, jaundice जैसे होता है. Okay. So to avoid this, what you have to do is take the vaccine of the hepatitis, proper hygiene maintain करना पड़ेगा, and fatty substances को avoid करना पड़ेगा. So these are the different symptoms and prevention of the hepatitis. Let us now discuss some of the question answers which can come in your school examination. Like, first question is, any three ways of by which the potable water can be contaminated. Like potable water मतलब drinking water. ये contaminant हो सकता है due to improper sewage disposal, या फिर defecation and urination in the lake, river and pond, or it can be due to the drainage of the animal waste and washing from the dairies, poultries into the water bodies. Yes. Now, how are the cockroaches and rats harmful to human being? Any idea? Definitely, they spoil the food, paper, cloth, everything. They carry the different types of viruses. Even which can cause the cancer. Rat also eat the grains and they are the carriers of the pathogen and also cause the different types of diseases. For example, the plague. Yes. Now let me give you one fact that mosquitoes are the deadliest animals on the world. Can you imagine? Like more deaths are associated with the mosquitoes rather than any other animals on the planet. So they may carry the different disease causing germs like they can cause the malaria, dengue fever, yellow fever, Zika, encephalitis, these types of diseases. Okay, and causes they also carry the heartworm, which can be very, very lethal to the dog. So this is all about today's session. We have already learned about the different diseases which are caused by cockroaches, mosquitoes, and the different rodents, how to eliminate them, and diseases caused due to the drinking water like the typhoid, dysentery, and cholera. Right. So keep it in mind always, and these are some of the extra time questions for you. Do it in your homework and practice this type of question because this type of question may come in your school exam. Okay, so thanks a lot. Thank you very much for staying till the end of the session, and we are again meeting in the next session. So before going, let me again remind you to please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that you will never miss any of the update of the upcoming sessions. And do not forget to like, comment, and share also. Okay, so thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye. Stay safe. Stay healthy.